Okay, so in this next video, I'm going to show you guys is for core activation exercise. It's a really basic one, but to be honest, it works really well, and a lot of people that are really advanced athletes can still work on this. So what we want to work on is basically maintaining. So I spoke to you about the barrel, right? So we've got the abdominals at the front, our pelvic floor, okay? So our pelvic floor, which is about here. And then we have also our diaphragm, which should both be in line. Pelvic floor, diaphragm. So those two should be in line all the time when I move. And then we have our abdominals at the front that reach at the back as well, and your back muscles. So that kind of forms like a barrel, if you can see it, okay? So you want to maintain that. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna lie on the ground. Basically, to start, you need a surface where you can put your feet up. So often a couch or anything of that form that could prop your feet up. At this point, you want your back to naturally, you want to be sure that you're flat. So I'm not on the greatest surface, I probably should move up a bit. Okay? And you want to be sure that there's no arch in your back. So if I take the ball away and I bend my back, I straighten my legs, I have an arch in my back, so you can try it yourself. And the more you bend your knees, the more that arch kind of goes away and your back's flatter on the bed. So you want to find a spot where you can get that, okay? So I'm going to move back down just so that you guys can see me. Okay, so from here, and if you find that you can't find that natural arch, just keep on moving your feet closer, supported, and your knees closer to you, okay? And that should be supported. From here, you're going to place your hands just above your hip bones or right inside your hip bones, okay? From here, you're gonna press out with your belly, okay? So kind of like you're making a big belly. You're pressing out 3D, okay? So I don't want you to tighten your abdominals and press in the bed, okay? Your bum shouldn't be lifting off the bed and your chest shouldn't be coming up off the bed. Everything should be neutral. You're gonna be pressing out against your fingers. So you press out, press out, press out, and then that neutralizes your pelvis. And you're gonna take 5 breaths while holding this pressure, okay? As you can see, as I'm talking, it's a bit tougher because the diaphragm has to do 2 jobs. It has to breathe, but it also has to maintain that pressure and that tension in your core, okay? So you're gonna start with that. The next step would be to create that tension. So you press out, and then you hold that. So this should not move, this whole section, okay? So it doesn't move, you keep the pressure, and then you're gonna lift one leg up, and then you come down, okay? Very slowly. And this one, and then you come down, okay? Shouldn't be seeing any, so what I should not be seeing is this, okay? So your back arches. This stays neutral. This is where your center of gravity is and where you're holding all of your weight mostly. So your legs should feel really light. All right, so you can start with that, and we'll go from there.